Avid Audiobooks presents Bloody January by Alan Parks, narrated by Andrew Mcintosh. For indeed any city, however small, is in fact divided into two. One city of the poor, the other of the rich. These are at war with one another. Plato. Every picture tells a story, don't it? Rod Stewart. It became one of the cases cops marked their career by. Peter Manuel, Bible John, and Bloody January. Nobody really knew where the name came from. Probably some passing remark in Pitt Street, or in a pub next to Central. The papers got a hold of it pretty quick. Banner headlines straight away. Most famous ones still framed and hung up in stations across in the city. Bloody January. How many more to die? Years later, the cops that worked Bloody January would tell the younger guys that they had no idea what it was really like back then. 6 bodies in 1 week. They'd sit in pubs and reminisce, retired now, run to fat and drinking too much because they had nothing else to do. They'd tell their war stories, about how close they came to an arrest or finding one of the bodies. The younger ones would smile and nod, listen with one ear on the football results coming out the TV, thinking, it can't have been that bad. But it was. 1st of January, 1973. Chapter 1. McCoy headed along the corridor towards the stairs, heels clicking on the metal walkway, breath clouding out in front of him. Never changed, Billiny. Freezing in the winter, boiling in the summer. The old Victorian building was on its last legs. Wasn't built for the number of prisoners they had stuffed into it now. 3, sometimes 4 of them locked up in a cell made for 2. No wonder the whole prison stank. The smell of overflowing slop buckets and stale sweat was so thick it caught in the back of your throat as soon as the big doors opened. Stuck to your clothes when you left. He'd been coming up here since his first weeks on the beat. Only good thing about Billiny was that it saved you going anywhere else. The whole spectrum of Glasgow's wrongdoers ended up in here. From rapists and murderers, nonces and kiddie fiddlers, to bewildered old men caught coming out of the co-op with 2 tins of salmon stuffed up their jumpers, and their wives not long in the ground. Billiny wasn't fussy. It took them all in. He leant over the balcony rail, peered through the netting and the fog of tobacco smoke at the rec hall below. Usual crowd milling about in their denims and white
Sample complete. Ready to continue?